G'day mates, and today this is Magnus bringing you another commentary on Shogun 2 Total War. As you can see by my Australian fake accent, I am sucking at it badly. Alright, we'll switch up the options here to begin with. We are going to take that off. I still don't know why I have to uncheck that box every time. I'll look into it. We're going to extend this to a long campaign because I cannot do what I need to do in the time given. Let's give a brief overview of my situation here. This right here is the second easiest clan to play on Legendary mode. And the reason why I say that is because it's, true. Whatever I say is true. No. Because this is the second easiest. The first easiest is Chosuke. The reason why he's the easiest is because he's on an island by himself. Other factions really don't care what you do on this island. You'll still have people declare war on you randomly, but it doesn't matter because if you control the sea, you control what gets into your land, and nothing will ever touch you. Similar to the Chosuke strategy, we are going to conquer this island. We're going to conquer Chosuke basically. After we conquer this, the reason why I say that is because you got a natural choke point here. And what the choke point does is it allows you to put a couple of ships there and no army may cross unless you are putting ships and brought across. But that shouldn't matter because what do we have here? We have 4 trading routes and even possibility of 5, but this one I'm not even really counting because you get warhorse stables from right here, so I don't even bother trading there. The reason why I say this is the easiest is because you got these 2 incest from Indonesia, you got the Chinese silk trading route, and you got the Korean cotton. This is going to be great support for building a strong army very early on and building a strong navy very early on. That is why these 2 and even Mori are the easiest ones to do on Legendary. What do we got going on here? We got superior katana heroes, increase loyalty of all generals, recruit superior katana samurai, and reduce costs of the katana samurai. Now, why is this good? Because katana samurai will make up a majority of your army. And if they don't, then you're doing something wrong if you're playing Shimazu. And you will also have bow samurai, and maybe even warrior monks and bow warrior monks. And this depending on what you feel more comfortable with. Increase loyalty of all generals, that's really great, especially when you recruit generals during later on during the game, because you don't have to worry about them with low loyalty. But it shouldn't matter because later on in the game you'll have enough honor that the generals will just love you and kiss up to you anyways. But enough talking, we're going to get started and I'm going to show you how to play this. I'm not doing domination. I believe that if you can conquer the 2 islands here and make your way up to Kyoto, that hey, you can beat the rest of it, because if you capture Kyoto, basically whoever's left on the other side of the provinces really won't make a difference as long as you have your 2 navies there, preventing any army from coming from behind and taking your provinces over. That's the only way you can get screwed. This is why this legendary is particularly easier than all the rest. Definitely a beginner one. If you start on, say, Yusugi, Tokugawa, Oda, any of those, you're going to get frustrated really fast, or even Hattori. You start on those, you get frustrated really fast because you're going to find yourself with multiple enemies that are from very strong clans, and you will not have the army to defend well. Now, of course, there's those exceptions where you actually prevail and conquer those territories, but you have to be a very good player. So that's why I suggest you start off with these easier ones like Shimazu, Chosuke, and Mori.
Military ruler of all Japan.
And you might disagree with me on that. You might think Date is easier, but it's not, because when you're up here with Date, it's really hard to get trade routes going, and your territories are huge, which makes it a problem to move your army. And you only got iron up here, but you got iron right here after you conquered the Hatikami territory right here, so it's like, well, damn. And if you send ships over here, you better send ships to protect them, because if not, you're just gonna be wasting units there. We're gonna start right off the bat recruiting katana units. Some of y'all might be disagreeing with me in that kind of Watch it now. I disagree with myself right there too. We're gonna recruit 2 Yari Ashiguru for extra defense. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna bring my units over here. He's gonna have a small army already assembled. And for some reason I can't walk across this plane of grass because God forbid I could go over to this army and not have to worry about dancing around the keep here, but whatever. We're going to want to update trade routes as soon as possible to get trade open so that I may build an army. I may have to make an alliance with Sagura, because if I don't, bad things will happen, like him declaring war on me. I can't open trade with anyone right now. That's the bad part about being isolated in the corner here. We're gonna go to sword school as soon as possible. Away to the sword. I think we can just auto solve this first battle. Although I don't particularly like doing that now after I've seen what happened, but it's gonna have to live with it. We're gonna put a Saki Den here because I need these guys to get happy as soon as possible. My army's kind of weak right now at the moment. I know some of you guys are like, what, you idiot, why did you auto-solve the battle? Well, because I don't want to be dancing all fucking game with Ito. I better make an alliance with Sagura soon. Although it's such a pain in the ass when you have to break alliances, so you have to wait until he declares war on you. Or you just take the -1 from betraying alliances, which is never really good. We're gonna recruit more units here. I don't have enough to recruit 2 katana units right now, so we're just gonna build up my army here. After I get my forces next turn, we're just gonna take out this little small army here, and I need to adopt any generals. That's another thing you have to check. Always adopt generals whenever you can. Pro tip. Okay, let's go. Ito's probably just moved his forces to join his main force, consisting of his 2 generals. And my army's probably going to be way weaker than his, but typical movement of the AI for Ito is going around here. So yeah, you have a couple turns to worry about that kind of stuff. We're going to update the harbor while we can, because we got profit, and also, as you can see by the quest, you get 1,000 gold for doing so. So, yeah, you better do that. Okay. I don't want to go strategy defense, I want my katana unit damage. After you defeat Ito's main force, it should be very simple to mop up the rest of his territory. I'm going to check with Sagura this turn. I may have to make an alliance with him right now, or else he'll declare war on me too, and that's never good. Usually you're pretty safe though if Sagura declare war on Shoni, just for the fact that he doesn't like to venture outside his territory too much. Okay, he's at war with Otama, so he's got somebody distracting him at the moment. I made ninja because I want to explore how big his army is as soon as possible. Obviously, Ito is still building up his military force. Okay, so here's Ito's main force. Pretty okay sized army, not too terribly worried about it. I can defeat it right now in a land battle if I wanted to. I'd rather have him come attack me though, because the extra turns that I spend here gives me a chance to squash the resistance to invaders, and allows me to build up my army at the same time. You gotta continuously, if you don't make an alliance with Sakura, you gotta continuously check him to make sure he doesn't declare war on you. And after Sakura, if the clan he's at war with, the Utomo, end up getting conquered by the Shonis, then you definitely want to make an alliance with him just in case, because he may join with the Shoni and declare war on you, and then you're just basically fucked. For lack of a better term, but I think that term basically describes what your situation would be. Okay, he feels comfortable with that force attacking me. I feel comfortable still defeating it on a land battle, but you always want to take a defensive battle whenever you can, because one, you take less, your troops have higher morale, you take less your troops take less casualties, and you just win. Okay, so as soon as he comes and attacking me, he's got about 5 bow archers. I may recruit another one here. I'm gonna go take my ninja explorer if he's gonna use garrison. Okay, he doesn't. I'm gonna bring him back. Oh shit, he made allies with Shoni. That's what you gotta watch out for. Well, I might be done here. Now, if you remember from the first turn, he can't go across here. So he would have to go all the way back around if he wanted to capture my main territory, which he won't do, so just beat him in the defensive battle like I am going to, and go capture his territory. I'm going to take my ninja though and explore further north. I want to see